This is the Draft Guys podcast with Peyton and Niko coming at you live with a New England Patriots three-round mock draft. You're looking at the free agents on the screen. They've got some big names this free agency. Pete, on what stands out to you?
Yeah, I mean, get Romeo Dobbs in there, I think is a great signing. You forecasted that one really well, saw that one coming. And I like the AVT signing as well. Get another guard in there that can play at a really high level. This is a good signing for a team that is looking to go back to the Super Bowl this year. So hopefully we can supplement that in the draft.
Yeah, I think we definitely will. They had the best 2025 NFL draft out of all the teams. We both rated them an A plus and number one out of all the teams, and they ended up going to the Super Bowl. It's crazy to say they're going to end up having three picks in this three-round mock draft, and we're going to go through it. Of course, they're at 31, so we're going to have a while away. We're going to see what the machine can give us. Okay. So you got some
Hmm.
guys on the board. We've liked Kaden McDonald at this spot before. Cassius Howell does drop here. Obviously, that's kind of expected. EMW's here. CJ Allen, Ty Simpson does fall. TJ Parker is here. Looking at their needs, really, right tackle, nose tackle, edge, linebacker, and tight end. So, Pete, on the guys remaining on the board, who are you thinking?
Yeah, TJ Parker jumps out at the screen to me. I've had him mocked here before. I like him here again. Is that how do you feel about that? I feel like he'd be great at this spot.
I think it's a no-brainer, and hopefully you can get one of these guys fall. Maybe Kaden McDonald would fall or someone else. But yeah, TJ Parker, in terms of true just defensive end, is what they need. One of their main needs. I love the pick.
Love
Awesome.
it.
We're gonna put that in. TJ Parker's gonna go here at 31. Pretty realistic. I can see him falling just a little bit. We'll move to their next pick at 63. Okay, so we got some other guys. So you got edges. Gabe Akers is on the board. Derek Moore is on the board. Lee Hunter is here also. Josiah Trotter, if you will, a little bit later. Kind of some of the usual guys. Manuel Pregnon does fall here. Very interesting. Because I don't think that they technically need, I mean, they obviously need the right tackle, but you could mix them in also in that interior. You never know. Anything popping off the screen to you, Pete?
Hmm. Go back to those receivers real quick. What are we looking at there? Um, Ooh, Skylar Bell feels like a good pick for this team. He feels like he fits very well next to Dobbs. Obviously, no more Stephon Diggs, which I think is actually a pretty similar play style between those two players. And this is a range that I like Skylar Bell in too. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, let's put this pick in. Skylar Bell going to go here at 63. Nothing really much more to say. He's going to be a really good receiver for them. And this Patriots team's kind of been flirting with that need for receiver. Are they in on the AJ Brown sweepstakes? Are they not? We don't know. But at the end of the day, they just got another one. So we'll move on here and we'll look at who else is available here at pick number 95. Their other needs. They could use another corner, obviously. They had a pretty good secondary, but they could really use players all around. This is more of a supplemental draft for them. They have a lot of really good starters. None of these guys are going to come in and be starters, but they're going to be really good rotational guys. Is anything jumping off the board to you, Peter?
Yeah, you mentioned corner, and Malik Muhammad is here, so he's the name that jumps out to me. I think Billy Schrauth is a really good player to get in this range to be able to put on the interior of that offensive line. Again, is it a need? I don't know. Probably not. I think Malik Muhammad is definitely the guy that jumps out at me though here.
Very interesting. We'll just look through really quick before we select him. Yeah, I don't think they're going to go safety here. There's nothing in that linebacker room at all. You know, you you're tempted. I mean, you already took edge, so you're not going to take another. You like Grayson Halton, but not as a nose tackle in this sense. Yeah, we're going to put in Malik Muhammad. This is a Patriots-esque player. A really good fit for him. And you're looking at the screen of what they got. And Pete, talk to us about the three picks.
Yeah, this is a fun draft for the Patriots here. You know, you get TJ Parker, a guy that frankly I don't think should go at 31. I'm a lot higher on him than that. I think he's going to translate really well to the NFL level as a true edge rusher, defensive end, whatever, however you want to play him. I think he's able to do that. Skylar Bell, a good player that complements Romeo Dobbs and that new receiver room really, really well. You continue to supplement Drake May. He's made that offense a lot better than it has been the last few years. He's been the focal point, the more you can supplement him, the better he's going to be. And so you get him another receiver. And then Malik Muhammad, I think, is a really good corner in the third round, one of my favorite players in the draft. And I think he's going to be awesome for that team.
Really excited to see what the Patriots can do if they can go back to the Super Bowl. Usually those young quarterbacks, they don't make it back. However, Drake May is a really good option. Mike Vrabel's a really good coach. We'll see if the Patriots can do it. We thank you guys so much for tuning in.